Good afternoon, everyone. It's the Tuesday, the 24th of August at 5 p.m. UK time. That's midday Eastern Standard Time. So we're seeing a little bit of a turn here, and as you can see, the short-term trend on VectorVest is up. And those of you that know the VectorVest program will know that the medium-term market timing signal, the DEW, turned to up after the close last night. The buy-sell ratio has improved significantly, but VectorVest still advocates caution when buying stocks at this time. So a turnaround situation. I've got a chart of the S&P 500. I did a coaching session for the swing trading people last Thursday, and I said that at that point everything was down, but I quite like this reversal pattern here, known as a gap and a snap, and it's moved up very strongly, and the S&P sitting at all-time highs. I'm going to take a little bit of energy to get through that top, that's for sure. So those of you that are aggressive traders should be looking for opportunity. I myself am not that keen in being too aggressive in the last week of August and a week before the powwow at Jackson Hole, and of course the American Labor Day holiday. So one place to look for some great swing trades, of course, is using the Midas Touch Watchlist, and this is a pre-populated watch list that looks for shares that are trending strongly. And these are sorted by the VectorVest proprietary indicator VST, and it's pretty much where I get all my swing trades these days. That's where I got ANAT, which was just a cracking trade last month, well, this month I think. Deckers and Danaher are right at the top of that, and I particularly like the look of Deckers. So it's up well today. It's undervalued in VectorVest. The price appreciation potential over a window of 3 years in relation to a AAA rated corporate bond is excellent, and the relative safety is excellent. All the VectorVest measurements are really good. I've got a chart of it here, folks, and that's the earnings per share rising. Deckers outdoor, and as you can see, there's a big sharp day down to that last old high, and now it's moving back up again. I think that I always like to get into trades after the majority of the people have been stopped out, and certainly on that big day down, it went down below a 10-day low, and that's a very common place for many people to put stop losses. As you can see here, on this last swing, if I can get my drawing tool, it came down and ran that low and then reversed. So it looks to me as if this share can move up through that level. I haven't got a position myself, but certainly an entry point there with a stop loss down below that low would seem appropriate, and I'm going to have a look at that. My own positions in the US market, I've added one position, my watch lists, and there we are. I have 3 positions. I've got a position of Crocs that's been running for quite a long time. I've already taken some profit in that. I bought into Goldman Sachs yesterday. I announced that on the VectorVest Q&A, and it's up a little bit. It certainly hasn't got up to a point where I can take any money off the table. And Square is flat. I got into this 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago, at about where it is at the minute, but I'm well pleased with the look of the stock. And I've been using the new VectorVest Profit Locker Pro to actually calculate the stop on that. So US market being a little bit timid at this time of the year. And in the UK, well, I'm fully invested, and I can see quite a few more stocks that I would like to buy, but I haven't got any money left. And as you can see, we had a couple of days where the short-term trend was down. It's now turned back up to up. We've got green here. Means the price is up day over day and week over week, so everything is good. It's the strength of the short-term trend not great yet, and VectorVest says the color guard is mildly bullish. I haven't done anything, folks, but I'm very happy with the way things are progressing. Even the gold market is starting to look a little bit better. Lion Trust just keeps on going. Kainos is extended, maybe needs a bit of a pullback, but we've had a great run in it. Cape Tech is up well, and it came off a low. I actually mentioned that at our Q&A yesterday. Felt that yesterday's, Friday's low was a great place to get in. CCC, we have a look at this, and this is just broken up very nicely indeed from this wonderful spring type pattern. I know I keep talking about springs, but they just keep on working for me, and that's the earnings per share. That's the engine that's driving this up, so that's been great. Games Workshop had a big day yesterday, off a bit today, nothing worth. And I see Persimmons well up today as well. One share that's broken above the £30 level is Halma. And Halma overextended on VectorVest. This share hasn't put a foot wrong in a very long time, but it's trading a long way above the VectorVest valuation. We need to watch that one carefully. JD is just about to push £10, so I'm reasonably happy with that. Now, if you go to vectorvest.co.uk and just click on blog, I update that blog every Thursday, folks, and VectorVest now tell me they're going to send that out. And if I have a look, last week I talked about Tune, which looks great. I would like to buy some of it, but I haven't got any cash left. So reasonably happy with everything apart from gold. The last time I looked, gold was above 1800, sitting above 1800. It's due a little bit of a pullback, but as long as it doesn't break below the low of a couple of weeks ago, I'd be more than happy. Pan-African Resources is up a little bit today. With any luck, it'll have left that sell recommendation well behind. As you can see, Commodities had a good day today, folks, as this stomach for risk seems to be coming back again. And BlackRock Wool Mining moved up 20 pence or something today out of the danger zone, I hope. I'm very, very positive about Commodities. I think that they have got a great 3 to 5 years ahead of them. However, they've come a long way in the short term, and when I say short term, over the last 6 to 9 months, and sooner or later we're going to get a decent pullback in them. I think we've another leg up before that happens, but I shall be trading what the market says, not what I think. So I hope you found this useful, folks. Just look out for my blog posts on a Thursday. If there's any opportunity around, I shall highlight it there in a great deal of detail. Sorry there wasn't a video last Friday, but I had sound issues. And if we go back here, we can see the S&P still struggling to get through that high. It's quite reasonable, and everything on VectorVest looking quite good. Still caution being advocated. That Danaker share is still pushing in this old high, and I think through this high we'll see this move quite a long way. The VectorVest valuation on the share is right up here at 512, so if it can move from here, if it can move from here, then we can see a nice percentage move. I think that I'm going to really struggle, even though I am in fact quite conservative towards the end of August. I'm going to really struggle to keep my hands off the little mouse, because that looks quite tempting. Nobody knows what's going to happen next, folks, but this share has got everything going for it. The only thing that could let it down was that the S&P or the market fails at these old highs, but that looks quite good to me. So I hope you found this useful, folks. I hope the sound issues are sorted out. Thanks very much indeed.